Welcome to the Dixie Doggers podcast. We're here to share knowledge and heritage. We hope y'all enjoy. For the best cut gear in the business, get with Dave Williams at Southern Cross Cut Gear. www.hogdoggear.com.
If you're buying or selling land, farms, or hunting property, these folks know land. Phil Wilson with UC Hunting Properties. 678-791-3483.
777 Kennels, Advanced K9 Nutrition. Vertex K9 Essentials, Advanced K9 Nutrition, beneficial to all breeds. You can contact them at 979-206-3050. All right, everybody, here we go. Brand new year happening tonight at midnight. We are recording. Here it is, December 31st, 2025. Rolling out of the old year, coming into the new year. So
Yes,
what we
indeed.
got is basically Nate and myself, we're going to do a year in review, a 2025 recap, kind of go over some of the stuff that we did and, you know, pull it up to the front of your lobe that's in your head, that big old gray matter. We're going to pull it from the memory bank straight to the front, and then you're going to see it. Stuff like Rodney in a pink cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Things like that. That happened this year. We had a lot of exciting things happen. We had some really, really good guests. I'm talking about our guest list this year was just off the charts. I don't know that you can get much better than that. But like,
You want to go over some of those?
yeah, we can do that. We can. Let's just go over like what all we got going, like where we started at this year.
Okay.
Excuse me. We started out this year, and I'll go like from January through now, and just kind of do a little rundown of it and go over what all happened. So we started out in 2025. We started out in Arkansas. That wasn't our very first hunt of the year, but it's the first hunt that we traveled and went hunting with somebody. Went down there and we stayed with Braxton Sultan, and we hunted with him and Eric and Chad Fryer and Bo Henry. We had a really good time. The hunt went really good. I mean, the hogs were there. We caught some hogs. We caught some pigs. We ran some pigs. We ran some hogs. Like I said, I really got to see how this that Rick dog that we got. That was the first time I really got to see him do stuff on his own, and so made the decision to keep him and push him this year, which has turned out really good. I don't remember how many hogs we caught on that trip. We caught quite a few. It wasn't hundreds, but of course. But now, if we went with that other feller, that we were stopped in where was we at? And where were we at when we got pulled over by the local hog hunter guy?
We were somewhere in the middle of Arkansas.
No, we were Stuttgart.
Yeah.
We were in Stuttgart. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
like his window didn't work, so over there he's like, "Hey man," he's like, "Pull over here." He said, "Let me holler at you."
Yeah, we pulled over on the side of the road and we talked with him. Got clearance to go ahead and go. We had to make sure we had clearance.
Treetop hunter.
Yeah, treetop gave us the pass. We could go on and go. But no, super nice guy. Talked with him for a little while. Hell, one of these days we might get down that way and have to go hunt with him.
I've been seeing him kill a mess of rabbits.
Yeah.
On Snapchat. Kill a few buck deer.
Yeah, he hunts. Ain't no doubt.
Yeah.
But I guess like the highlight of the trip for me was probably Bo Henry.
Oh yeah,
without a doubt. I mean, his dad, Chad's a good guy. He's a pretty cool guy. He's a man's man. He's a cowboy. And then of course, Braxton, Eric, they were down there and hanging out and stuff, while making me work, making us do all the work while they laughed at us.
Slave driving.
Yes, slave driving. I mean, it was horrible. And then Rodney had to fake the injury. And tried to not do nothing.
He fell.
He fell. He's like, "Oh, I fell. I tore my knee. I tore my other knee," which I tore mine up. It was a mess.
He was in bad shape. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So, but anyway, because like we got up there, it was like, "Come on, Rodney, it's not only right here." And the hog turned as soon as the bulldog tried to catch. So it missed. And like they had it caught within 40, 50 more yards.
Yeah.
And it was funny because we all turned around. It's like, well, where's Rodney? Rodney was gone. He headed back to the truck, had a man down. We didn't even know it. We all took off running, and he slipped on a little stick or something and got all bound up. So, but anyway, so we did that. And then we went on to Oklahoma. Went out there to visit with Rusty and them. We went to the Mud Creek Hog Dog Trials. That was a good time every time we go out there. Man, it got cold. It turned off cold and windy. Whew, it was something. We had a good turnout. Had some good dogs there. Good show overall. And you know, the people that were there are top notch. Like can't get no better. I feel like Spencer is just one heck of a hand to have out there. He comes out there and helps. Hats off to him and those youngins.
Oh yeah.
Those kids, they're kids. And buddy, they work them chutes and gates and come out there and help, and like they ain't scared a bit, and they do a fine job at it. So if kids, y'all listening, we really appreciate y'all, and look forward to seeing y'all there every time. And Spencer, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for working hard. And of course, Rusty, you know, always putting on a good show.
Yes. It's always a good time.
Yep. And we went hunting out there, and like it was the absolute worst our dogs have probably ever done in the history.
Just if I had a phrase to sum up the weekend of how my dog Eminem did, Pat Levin said it best. Well, I can save you some 22 bullets. You take that cut gear off that dog and let the hog kill him.
Yeah, that's it was bad. But that's just that's how it goes sometimes. But we did catch a few pigs. And we got to buy a few hogs. Had a good time. Rolled out from there. And I think it was like maybe a 2-week interval. And then we had the Tulsa Standard Hunt. We had to weigh in out there with Boars N Broads. Man, that was a good event. We had a really, really good turnout. Team showed up, had some damn good hogs. I mean, good hogs. Using the Dixie Dogger big bore score deal. Kind of evens the playing field a lot. And there was some nice hogs.
Yes, indeed. There were some
nice hogs.
Some very, very nice pigs.
And now it's now to be the inaugural Boar Bash.
Yeah.
And all the proceeds will go to Courageous Kids Outdoors. And this year, oh my Lord, Ryan and them put in the work, buddy, because there's so many people that have sponsored. It's crazy. Like I'm talking about probably in the hundreds.
It's a lot. Ryan knows how to do it.
Well, and the thing about it is, it's something he's dedicated to, and you can tell he enjoys it because he puts everything into it. And they're good enough, you know, to us that, you know, we co-host with them. Although personally myself, I don't do that much. Like all I do is, you know, I try to promote it, put it out there. I'm going to donate some items, make sure they got stuff there for either raffles or drawings or to hand out, whatever. And Nate does a lot of the work as far as like measuring the teeth and doing the scores.
Yeah, I'm the judge.
Yeah, so we do our little bit. I do my little bit. Nate does his part of it, and Ryan and Carter do it. And there's behind the scenes, there's no telling how many other people that are there. Everybody's trying to help.
The whole Rankin family.
Yeah, our Papa Rankin is constantly in it, buddy.
It is a team effort.
Yeah, it's
and they do it well.
Looks like this year's though is going to be absolutely insane. Which that's coming up this month.
Yeah.
When you're listening to this, it'll be January. That's after December and before February.
Yeah.
For y'all that don't know. Okay, and so the Boar Bash. What day is that Boar Bash going to be on, Nate? The 24th?
The weigh-in.
21st through 24th. I'm pretty sure. No, that's what I'm looking at.
The weigh-in's the 24th.
I know. That's what I said. The hunt, 21st through 24th. I was looking at times and
I believe so.
All that kind of jazz.
I don't
Let
recall.
me get over here. Let's see, I had it. I got it in one of these folders here. I have to find which damn folder. There it is. All right. The hunt, January 21st through 24th. Weigh-in is on the 24th. It's at Farmers Market Road in Abbeville, Georgia. 100% payback. No thermal or night vision. All hogs must be caught with dogs.
Yes.
First through third, get the buckles. Cash and other prizes. That's what it says right here. That's the main pot. 6 side pots. I think there's 50-something buckles. 55, 54, 55.
There's a lot of buckles.
It's a lot of buckles. All right, it's a 6-man team. So 6 of y'all can scratch up $500. It's the 3 biggest boars using the big boar score, which is a combination of the weight and the teeth. And then you have 17 and under can be helpers. Helpers cannot own the dogs, cannot run their own dogs. You got your biggest boar, biggest non-boar, which would be a bar or sow, biggest live hog, longest tusk, longest stringer, and God dang, I wish I could hunt this, the biggest armadillo. The biggest armadillo. Telling y'all.
We'll be back after a quick break.
Quick thanks to the supporters of the Dixie Doggers podcast.
Light Hounds.
Southern Cross Cut Gear.
Phil Wilson with UC Hunting Properties.
Rankin Ranch 38 Cattle Company.
777 Kennels Advanced Canine Nutrition.
And the old Boars N Broads. Yeah, listen.
Y'all wouldn't stand a chance. I got a dog named Herm.
Dude.
Tear y'all's ass up.
Herm is the dealer killer. Like, for real. And he's undisputed so far. So if you think you got an armadillo dog, and I know there's some of you guys out there, yeah, you think there's a couple of you girls out there think y'all got an armadillo dog. You ain't got shit. You ain't got it. You can talk all you want, but until you come up here in these mountains, and we'll start in the north part, we'll go from the mountains all the way to the Gulf, and we'll catch armadillos, and we'll smoke you. We'll smoke you. Too bad I can't hunt, I'm telling you. Liars will have to take winners will have to take a polygraph on site. Liars too. I guess
Liars too.
Oh, man. And like I said, there'll be food, there'll be dog supply vendors, there's music, there's bounce houses. There's all kinds of stuff happening at this one. And you can call Ryan, Carter, me or Nate, and we'll walk you through it and whatever rules we can do, to help you guys out. But y'all make sure y'all try to get in on that, man. It's for a really good cause. Like I said, it's for courageous outdoor kids. And then after we did that one, let's see where we went to then. We just started kind of messing with pups. What are you typing?
I was typing this description.
Okay, I was going to say, this thing going click, but
Sorry,
anyway.
Sorry.
We started messing with pups. That's when Tough and Jewel was like probably 6 months old.
Yes.
And that'd be around March. And then we had Bonnie and Clyde. We were pushing them. So we worked with them for a little while, got them started. Then we went on to Uncle Earl's. And I met these 2 juicy cunts down there. And I don't know if that's the right way to say it or not. I'm learning how to use the Australian phrase cunt.
Juicy sounds.
Well, Philip McCracken and Baden, they're pretty juicy. You know what I'm saying?
Not
they hit that Bundy
true.
rum, and my God, that shit right there put the hair on your chest for real. We had a great time. These are guys that own Blackmouth Curs Australia, and they were the first ones to import the Blackmouth Cur to Australia. And now they have established a line of dogs over there, a very, very good line of dogs, and they're used daily in everything. Like they catch, they might be catching hogs, they might be catching wild bulls, working cows. You don't ever know. But we got to meet those guys and have struck up a friendship, and it's been really good. And of course, Uncle Earl's was just fantastic as always. Got to see all the friends and extended family we only get to see one or two times a year. Had a good time. We were there all week. Jake puts on a good show. Y'all make sure to get up off your ass and check out all his events that he has coming up. He'll have some in Downsville, and he'll have some down there in Winfield for the Uncle Earl show. And of course, Randy Durrell will be there with Goose. He's been holding my dog for a while now. He's been keeping him up good. Dog's healthy, so we don't have any issues with that part. So if anybody has any comments or questions about that, just contact him about my dog. And we'll just let it go at that. Then after we got done with Uncle Earl's, one of the best things, probably some of the best guests that I've had to come and hunt with us, was this little fella named Colton.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Colton's going to be listening. And his dad is named Ty. Well, they came and stayed. It was his dad, his uncle, his Colton's grandpa. I mean, like they made a family trip, but man, it was one of the hardest hunts that we had. Like, we couldn't get nothing stopped. Dude, it was hot. It was tough. It was tough. But we had so much fun. And Colton, he's been down there with Becker, with Justin Becker a couple of times, I think now. Justin's done some hunts and helped with hunts down there with special needs kids. And so Colton, he's like, when he got back, he went and told a story about his hunt up here. And you have to understand, he doesn't talk, he doesn't speak. And he was actually speaking to us a little, and it was humbling for me. And just to know that you can make a slight impact on somebody's life in such a good manner. And he made a huge impact on my life. Like, seriously, it's like, we get ourselves into this mess, is what I call it. At first, like I said, I was all against all this podcast or social media or anything. And now I'm right in the middle of it. But, you're going to be judged all the time. You're going to hear a bunch of junk talk, and people are going to say this and say that. But there's a lot of good that comes out of it.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of good. And the good, to me, it doesn't matter if you get more good days than bad days. As long as I get that one good day, I can handle the other ones. Especially when it comes to something like that with a child, a special needs child, that when he's smiling and he's tickled because he gets to play with the dogs, he didn't care if we caught any hogs, man. He didn't complain. Like, he was having a ball.
Oh, yes. He was.
And we had a ball. And Ty is probably one of the stoutest dudes I've ever seen. That man toted that boy up and down these hills. Shoo, or something. But anyway, it was good to have them. And they're going to come back and hunt with us again, he said. And let's see, after that, man, we hunted, but we didn't hunt as much because we got really busy with work. And so, I mean, we would get to hunt, but it was only there for a while, it was once a week. For a while, it was like 2 times a week. Then it was once a week. Then it got to where it was once every 2 weeks. And then by the end of summer, it was once a month. And man, that's just tough. You can't do nothing like that.
No.
So it's, then we got to get on this turkey deal. Nate wanted to go turkey hunting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a turkey hunter by no means. Never have been, never will be, really. But I mean, I went and just kind of sat back and watched. But Drew Todd came over. And I did
some apprenticing.
Yeah. Nate, you can tell them about what
He
y'all
took
did.
me on about a 4-day bit or 3-day. It was, I don't know. We hunted a lot the day we started running together. We basically hunted from daylight to dark the entire time he was here. We basically just come home and slept and was up and back at him for the ass crack of dawn. And they're roosting turkeys or trying to catch one slipping down off the roost coming in. So it was, I've never really turkey hunted at all. So it was really impressive to go from that to like by the end of the weekend having killed one and having seen so many. So I don't know if it's just that we have a good turkey population that was dumb, but some of them was smart. One of them I educated because I called it in because I went up there and I was like, well, shit, I wonder how hard it is to call in a turkey. And so I went in there up there like probably a week before Drew came in and was up there calling and I heard one fire off back and I was like, huh, well, let me test some stuff. And sure enough, I was in like overalls, like blue, like fucking denim overalls and a red plaid jacket. And so he come out and he seen me and then headed off. I don't even know if I had a gun, entirely sure. So, you know, he was good and educated, but there was several all in there and they all stated it was enough to just constantly, and like Drew missed one the first evening, and then we was constantly just always in the pursuit and always just getting so close. Like we came close so many times and it just, for whatever reason, did not work out. And it's also very laid back. Like I told Drew, I was like, I'm always used to hog hunting where it's kind of like, at times it's laid back, but you're always worried about something or like, what's this dog doing over here? Like you're always fixating on something. Like a lot of times when you turkey hunt, you can just be sitting there and like, if you ain't paying attention, you might miss a turkey, but you're probably going to see movement, snap back into it. But nothing's like, I don't know, it ain't the same level of stress. It was just a real good change up because I had never really done much still hunting that I enjoyed. Because you do like a lot of walking and turkey hunting and then you stop and then you sit there for fucking ever. And then like if conditions change or your tom fools you or you fool it, you kill it and you can move on or something like that or go set up somewhere else, try and get another one. But it was a lot of fun. I definitely think I'll continue to do turkey hunting because it's only like that one part of the year because we only have a spring turkey season here. But I don't think I could. I think it's just short enough to keep me busy, and plus we don't really run a lot of dogs during that time period anyways, trying to get turkey hunters because we have a lot of turkey hunters here in Alabama. A lot of people take that shit real serious, and so not trying to mess up their time. We got a good space for hog hunting in between deer season and then, so we can usually.
Yeah, we try to. I mean, we still go a little bit, but like it ain't. We got certain properties we can go more. But no, it was. I sat back and watched all of it, and like me and Drew's daddy was just kind of chilling, and like it was exciting. I ain't lying.
Drew and I did a lot of hunting and a lot of walking because he didn't know the property, so he had to scout it too. And like I knew it, but I didn't know what turkey sign looked like. So, but he knows what all turkey sign looks like. So if I would have knew any turkey sign, it would have saved us a lot of walking. But I was just, I don't know. Like I knew like very simple stuff, but there was a lot of things where he was showing me like different places where they was like strutting the road or something like that, or scratching off the difference between a tom and a hen track. Like I didn't know a lot of those things, or like how to tell for sure like they're roosting here or like they just flew away, like they was sitting there and just like one dropping versus a bunch.
But it was a good time. We enjoyed having them. Then after that, now we went on. We had the APA. We had the plot bay at Hickory Crossings. Went out there, had a good time. We had the dogs did a really good job. I carried 2 really, really small pups out there. I think they were 5 months old at the time.
Yeah,
and it was Kane and Sweet Pea.
Yes,
and buddy, they put on an exhibition.
They did good.
They did extremely well. They didn't make any mistakes except for the ones I made. And that's, I mean, like I said, most most dog error is from the handler.
Mm-hmm.
But Marc put on a good show. Y'all make sure to check out Hickory Crossings. Any events that they have out there, load up and go. You will not be sorry. Then we went down to went on a hunt in Camden with a buddy of ours, and I carried Nate's dog with me, Louie, and that's when Louie had really started strolling out, stretching out, becoming a hog dog. He was going 3 years old at the time, and that son of a bitch was rolling. And I don't know exactly how far it was, but like I finally picked him up. We were like 6 miles on the big antenna. And then, but that's the way crow flies. But we had to drive out and around, I think it was like 18 or 19 miles to get to him. And when he had been there for several hours by the time we got to him. Of course, it's somewhere we don't know where nothing's at, blah, blah, blah. And I get there, don't take nothing with me, walk down this little road, and I hear him. And I get down there, I call him. He don't come to me. I look over the edge of the bluff, and he's got the hog down there bayed. And like, there's game camera on the road. There's a gate. I was like, son of a... So I had to call him off the hog, which he's pretty good. He was pretty good about that part. And but anyway, just getting to see a dog turn on like that was really, really good, because he'd already been really he had a lot of hunt drive to him. And then after that hunt, we went to Case Fridas. We went down to Texas, down around Hondo, Texas. God almighty, it was hot already at that time of year. Shit. Run the hell out of the dogs. Run them. We caught hogs.
Did
bait
a bunch
hogs.
of hunting.
We hunted a lot. Had a damn good time. I learned a lot of stuff. And I mean that, like, I learned things about my own dogs that I didn't know. Things I should look for. Things that, I will make an allowance on certain things now because of what I seen there. Worked out really good. Ready to go back and do that first chance I get. That was a really good time. And then after that, well, when we were on the way down there, it's when we lost Louie. We had went on a hunt in between that, the Camden hunt and going to Cases, and Louie got ran over and wound up, had a bad reaction to the medication. And basically, anyway, we lost Louie. And that was a really, really tough deal. Louie's a fantastic little dog, and maybe we'll have something as good or better. It'll take a whole lot to get there, but we've got some out there that's really, really shining. We got a couple.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we got for what we like, they're doing really good.
There's some goobers.
Yeah. Well, then after we got back from Texas, we worked a little bit, and then we wound up going. Tyler Goforth invited us to come out and hunt with him and Will Booth and John Rakestraw and a couple other guys out there. Now that was a good time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, all of it was a good time. I don't mean it like that, but it was just, the hogs were there. Mm-hmm. We caught a 322-pound hog while we were there.
Yeah, we caught a
boar hog.
Yeah,
right, it's boar hog. I think Will is the one that got in the pen and tied him up, and then Tyler got him out and drug him out in the cornfield. And then when we got there, he said, "Hey, here he is." I think that's what happened. Rakestraw threw old grilled cheese on the ground and just mopped them up.
Snapped it.
They got good dogs, fellas, like they do. All of them. Yeah. Everybody in that group. John Michael has good. I mean, Dalton Taggart and his son. That's my partner right there. That boy, no, he's bad. I like him. And all their families. It was like like we were at home pretty much. I mean, and that was really the first time that
It was a real good time.
yeah. But like, man, I ain't gonna lie though. If everybody had somebody on their team like those guys, like old Rakestraw, shoot, boy, that dude, he gets it. He gets busy.
Oh yeah,
He's a one-man wrecking crew.
He will just handle it. He will just handle it.
If you want to see the hog, you better get your ass on ahead of him, because he gonna have it done on the. It'll be on top of that little buggy, and he's gone down the road, and you're like, hey, Straw, we on the hunt too. Oh yeah, well y'all just stay behind me. He ain't joking around. Like
he ain't gonna wait on you to do it.
You know, he gets it done.
All
all of them do that though. Like I said, it's a good crew. Had a really good time with them. I was impressed with the dogs. All the dogs did good. Had good properties. Now, all of them worked together. I didn't
like the gator ponds, but that happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
We don't have to deal with that a whole lot where we're at. In our immediate area, we don't.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah,
I really enjoy that.
I'm not mad about that.
After going places with alligators, I'm like, yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there ain't much you can do about no alligators. All right, so after that, we made another trip back to Georgia. About 2 weeks later, we went back out there with Goldsmith, property he had. That was it was hot by that time of the year. It was just
yes,
hot.
It was. The bugs were so bad. I remember the bugs were so bad.
We hunted some agriculture fields.
It's the first time I ever hunted, or I've ever hunted any sorghum.
Yeah, it was different. For sure.
Very, very dense. Very tightly planted.
Some cornfields and some sorghum. And during that time was when we were introduced to I take that back. It was right around Uncle Earl's is when we were introduced to some of the K9 Essential supplements. And we were using that, what was it, the Power Boost?
Yes.
Yeah, for putting the water.
And the Endurance.
And it really... It made a huge difference in those dogs on their ability to recover. It's you put it in their water, it helps them recover when they had hard runs, and you can also put it in there before as a little bit of preventative maintenance. So after that, we ran it for a couple of months, and we tested several of those supplements, and like 777 Kennels, when Matt Latham, he's the guy that's the supplier. And like after that, we were like, yeah, we want to get in on this. And so we've partnered in with them, have for several months now. Y'all make sure to check them out. K9 Essentials. They have stuff for, like I said, add to the water, add to their feed. They got a weight booster, they got the power boost, they got the Vertex, excuse me, they got the structure, they got the skin and coat and nails. They got all kinds of stuff, and it does work. It definitely, you can tell the difference in your dogs. So during that time, that was about mid-June into June. Well, then, sure enough, in July, we hunted the Iron Dog tournament.
Mm-hmm.
It was so humid. Well, I'm telling you, it was like you could bite the air. It was 104 or 106, like real field temperatures and all that, the first day, and vice versa the second day. And it was ridiculous. It was high 80% humidity to low 90%. It should have been raining.
Yeah, it was.
Like it literally should have been raining. And a lot of people think, well, them dogs can do a lot better when you got that much moisture in the air. Well, our dogs just like locked down. And it wasn't just ours. I talked to several people, and all of them were having the same issue. They were like, man, act like they can't even smell the damn hogs. And I say that because like there was one spot where the hogs were there when we walked up there to send the dogs up the spot. And like they fiddle farted around, act like wasn't nothing even around. And we had a camera there, and that camera had went off. So no, the hogs were there. And then we go out there and we finally get them up and going. And I mean, I think we only caught one decent little boar hog. It was tough, man. It was tough. I like that hunt because you have to use 4 dogs. You can't swap dogs out, and that's all you got. And I mean, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny to me because I was like, well, I'll do this, this, and this. And I was like, this ain't gonna be that bad. Yeah.
It was a little rough.
Yeah, well, it's a lot rough. You got humidity like that. So, and y'all caught one the first night, didn't you?
Second or the first morning. So the
First
second
morning.
hunt. Yeah, because the first night we didn't catch anything. Trying to remember if we jumped anything. I don't even think we jumped anything. I think we were.
No, we all loaded up and went down to.
Yeah, that was the
Demopolis.
That was the last.
The last day, yeah. Because I had
because y'all went.
We had 2 big properties. That's what I said. Y'all can hunt one side, we hunt the other side, or whatever.
Yeah, because Saturday morning, Kyler and I went up there to the lease and caught that one, and then we went to Chestnut Ridge the following evening.
Mm-hmm.
No, I scouted it the evening before, and then hunted all that night, and I think we got a race started, but I don't think we got it stopped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough going. And when we were down there, it was funny because Cody Woods, he's from Mississippi, and he was over there, like, I mean, literally right there at the same spot we hunt.
Yeah.
And we'd say, we was on social media talking back and forth. We actually went and ate lunch together after everybody was done hunting. I think he was bringing some dogs to Blaine and them. That's when they first started. I think now they got a good bit of land over there they hunt now.
That's good. That's good.
But then after that, man, it was, well, during that time, June, July, August, September, and October was work. I mean, a lot of work, especially August, September, and October. And up till Thanksgiving. It was a lot of work.
Yes. Stayed real busy.
We hunted some, but not like we wanted to. Deer season come in too, and then so it's like, everything really slows down with deer season here. And now we're trying to get done with deer season, and we still have
we almost done
40 days left.
Yeah, we almost done killing deer for the year. Only got 40 days left.
Yeah, we got 40 days left, and that's of gun season and bow season. It all goes out at the same time here. And so but of course, like, the rut is just now starting.
That's true.
So it's, that's how it is, That's how it is. But as soon as this gets over with, we went and ran dogs a couple nights ago. Well, we went a couple nights last week, and we caught some squealers, a couple of little dinks. They got on one old sow, and that son of a gun whooped every dog out there. And now, keep in mind, we're still running young dogs. My puppy Tough I was talking about, that was like 5 months old in February, he's kind of taking the lead on the cur dog side of it. But I started him and let him run with that white boy Rick dog. So he will stroll, for a cur dog, he damn sure get on yonder. And then I've got another little one, little brindle male named Kane. He's coming on pretty strong. So what we've been doing is pretty much just letting them go strike and run. I mean, if they get them stopped, that's great. If they don't, as long as they're running that track, I might pick them up as they come across the road. But it's not like they don't know what a hog is. And like I said, we're limited on a lot of properties here too. We can't just go wherever. And it sucks sometimes because I want them to finish every single race and have a hog at the end of it. But it don't always happen here. And I'm sure it's like that other places too, but that's been about the gist of this year for us. there's, like I said, we've had a lot of really good guests on here. One thing before we get on that right quick is we've had a few people come and hunt with us. Mainly the ones that come and hunt, they want to work their young dogs and they want to get them to start casting. But I've hear all kinds of trash talking and this and that and blah, blah, blah from other people, other hunters. And I'm not doing it to I ain't trying to puff my chest out or none of that, but I'm legitimately inviting some of you guys out there that have been hunting for a long time, that have a longer range style cast dog, come hunt with us. Bring them over here. I want to see what different dogs do in different, in our area. We travel all over the place and put our mutts out there. We know they ain't going to do worth the shit, so we go anyway. I mean, people already laugh at me, so hell, they can laugh at my dogs, so whatever. But, so that way, like guys that are out there saying, well, my dog will do this, do that, blah, 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 but they never leave that one area, your dogs will do it in that area. How do they do somewhere else? And I'm not doing it to... And look, if you showed up and your dog didn't leave your feet, so, well, I don't care. I'm not going to go out here and tell everybody. I ain't going to try to talk shit about you. That's just how it goes sometimes. Usually it takes 2 days for a dog really to settle in. But I have seen some that come out of the box after a 10-hour ride and will set it on fire. It's just the difference in the dogs. But like I said, it just... We hear a lot of stuff all the time, and nobody's really come and took us up on it. There's been a few that came and hunted. And Kyle and Hunter, I guess they're the ones that really brought their dogs and put them out there. And their dogs did really good. And they're from Louisiana, down there in the marsh. So y'all get with us and come see us after deer season goes out first week or February 10th. After that, like we can go about anywhere then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But
now when I tell you that, here's what you cannot expect. You cannot expect me to have a big old corn pile. You cannot expect me to have a bunch of pictures of all these hogs down there waiting on you. You can probably not even expect to find but just 1 or 2 tracks the whole weekend. That's what you cannot expect. Well, I take it back. You can expect to only find 1 or 2 tracks. I said that wrong. But what I'm saying is, it's not like, oh, we're going to have these in a bucket for you to come get them. No, we're going to go hunting. And we're going to sling them out there and we're going to let them go until they find something to run. That's what I'm talking about, hunt. That's what I'm talking about. I don't even care what it is. You got a good armadillo killer? Bring them on. You got a coyote hound? Bring it on. You want to run hogs? Bring it on. Bring it.
Oh yeah.
That's what we want.
We don't mind. We ain't scared of it. We ain't shy of it. You want to swap some hunts, travel around?
Yeah. We'll come hunt with you.
Oh yeah.
And we've traveled a bit.
You just got to get dates lined up, that don't work out this year and next year.
Okay. We ain't even going to have nobody do it, so we ain't got to do all that. There ain't going to be but 1 or 2.
Okay.
I'm telling you now. Like, there'd be people that want to come hunt, but ain't nobody going to be serious about it. Everybody's they got that toting that ego, and they're worried about whether they look good or not. Well, if the dog don't do it, then what? Somebody going to say something about it. Don't matter. Leave that shit at home. Let's go run them. Let's see if we can get it all booked up. That's what I'm talking about. I don't see somebody with some really good dogs come out here, turn them loose, let them throw rocks in your face and get on out. Or they can do like my dog and go real slow and stay in the road for 10 minutes, go the opposite way of which way I want him to go, and dig around for 30 more minutes and then finally get something started. And then there we are 27 hours later, somewhere we didn't even know where existed. That's how ours go.
A lot of times.
Well, Rick, it does. Most of the time.
A lot of times Rick, it doesn't end up like that.
Yeah. Because he's going to go find something. Because, there's nothing there. If there ain't nothing there, you got to go find it. But other than that, let's see what all kind of guests did we have. Let's go over who all we had this year. And let's talk some trash about them.
Let me get it pulled up.
I thought you already had it pulled up.
I gotta get my screen back on.
Oh my goodness.
It went down. It goes to sleep when it's not used.
Well, ain't that something? Let's see what I was on that.
Well, let's see. You want to start at the beginning or the end?
It don't matter.
I'll start at the beginning.
All right.
So first episode of the year was Brett Denny. Then we had Hannah Dahl with Trash Terriers. Did a Showtime. Did a recap. Uncle Pat. The Tejas Hunt Club. Outlaw Kennels. Adam Vu. Austin K. Some more monthly stuff. Case Frida. Brad Arrington. Roper Oswald. Triple O Hagen. Bradley Petersham, Bayou Cajun Plots, Mr. Mike Colley, Savannah River Hog Dogs, Jake Lucano, Chad Fryer, Blackmouth Curs, Charlie Watkins, Animal Housing Solutions, Mr. Plummer, Catch Dog Concepts,
Yeah.
Form for Function,
Mm-hmm.
Catch Dogs, Mr. Reese Baker.
I like old Reese.
We added the Lighthounds segment this year.
Mm-hmm.
We added the Tales from the Holler segment with Mr. Raymond Plummer.
Yep.
Mr. Kevin Cowan and Ashton Hall. South Georgia Hog Dogging. Black Dog Bull Terriers. PJ's Kennels. Gage Holland. Lane Williams. Hunter Dutrouche. Melon Ranch Hounds. Be Outdoors. Alan Adams. Drew Brooks. Sebastian Larson. Mr. Morris Cruz, of course. JJ Lawhorn. Bruce Huffmaster. DeGuelo Dugos. And Mr. Ryan Stokes.
Sweet.
And of course, there were several with the Light-Hounds, but I didn't click on the description. There was like Red Cabin Outfitters. I know there was Mr. Chad G. Mr. Rosebud.
You said Sebastian.
Yeah.
Sebastian came and hung out with us too. He's an anthropologist, and he had just got back from Africa, and he had been out there with the Hadzabe tribe, and they have dogs that they hunt with, and he told us some stuff on that. Man, that was pretty cool. It was very interesting. I think they're coming back. Some point in time. I think he says he's bringing his wife with him when he gets to come back. She's from Africa. I think that's pretty slick, pretty cool, very sentimental.
Oh, yeah.
Could be. And then Mr. Morris Cruz, we went down there in Fargo, Georgia, down there in Cody Godwin, them's part of the country. And we went and stayed the weekend with Jamie on and Harley and Dalton and Clifford and the other 35 guys. I can't remember everybody's name right off the top of my head, but we were made to feel at home. We didn't know any of these people. Generally, we kind of have an angle on who it is, or we've talked to them or something. We hadn't talked to any of these guys, and man, they made us feel right at home. We fell in there. We just tagged along on a hunt with them and ran. We didn't bring dogs or none of that. All we did was document it. I think they ran bear and some hogs and a little bit of everything, like I said. And we just kind of hung back in the truck, video, and then did the podcast. And it was a really good time. We got to eat good. We stayed there at camp. And like I said, it definitely, now this year we're gonna go hunt with them this year.
Oh yeah,
Like
we're gonna get in there.
Yeah, see, like this past year, it was
see how they do it.
Well, yeah,
it's a very coordinated group effort.
Very, very good. It goes very well. They are proficient, and like I said, it was one of those deals where we were it was kind of one of the, I don't know. I ain't gonna say we were really on a hard time crunch, but like past couple years, normally I'm like, yeah, I got a whole week that I plan to do blah, 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 whatever. It's like, we got like 3 days and we got to get there. It's a 8-hour drive each way, but like, I just wanted to say that it was really good talking to somebody 82 years old. And not just him, like Dalton and them's grandpa was there too, Mr. Tom. And like, he declined. He didn't really want to do the podcast thing and all that, which I understand. That generation's a little different, but Morris, he was all about it. He's on here talking trash and carried on. And now you can only imagine when the microphone wasn't there. I promise you, he's a mess. Always a mess.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
There's a lot of guys that hunt down in that area that we've met and that we've talked to. We were there, and it was the day before we left. Ryan Stokes, which we had seen, talked on social media and stuff, but Ryan, his camp was right across from where we were at. So we all got to meet up down there and hung out and talked and all that, drank a cold beer and just hung out. It was a really good time. I really enjoyed going down there to Fargo, and the people down there, they really hunt. Like, they push them.
Yes.
And so, and I'm ready to go back there anytime, really. That's one of the places you can go when it's hot because everything's wet most of the time. So, but anyway, so we just kind of wanted to jump back and say, hey, we appreciate y'all. We want to do a little recap. Go over a few things. Like I said, like we're going to do and we're doing the discount code for Southern Crosscut gear. We partnered with them, which we've always been in cahoots with Dave. But now this is strictly through the podcast. Like this is not going to be advertised on all over social media and all that. I'm not going to have a little link down at the bottom. Not anytime soon, anyway. This is a private thing just for listeners. And so, feel free to use discount code Dixie Doggers when you order something from Southern Cross and save you a little money. And like I said, and we also, with the K9 Essentials, holler at 777 Kennels, or Matt Latham and Wendy, and they'll get you fixed up. Tell them Dixie Doggers sent you. And man, just, we're at a steady growth. Steadily just climbing up the hill, headed to the moon. We appreciate everybody. I started out when we very first started. Within the first year, I could name everybody's name real quick. Second year, it got to where it was a little longer. Third, fourth. Now, it'll take me another hour to name everybody's names that I can just think of. Not the ones that I actually know, but just the ones I can think of off the top of my head. There's so many that have supported us in the hunting world. Not just the hog dog world, but in the hunting world in general. And we really, really appreciate that. We don't do this for money. Like, we do this because we enjoy it. Maybe we can bring a little knowledge out there. If you guys have a topic that you would like us to discuss, that's something I want to start more this year. And it might not be a 2-hour episode. It might just be a 30-minute or an hour long. But if you have a topic on certain things about dogs or hunting in general, send them in to us, and that'll be the topic that Nate and I will discuss. And we'll go over that. And if we need a guest to further put input on it, then we'll make a whole big show out of it. But like, if it's something you just want to know, and there's enough interest, and hey, we'll do a topic. We'll do it like that. Like, it can be anything. Leash breaking a puppy to how to fix a Toyota. Because Lord knows, I've been learning that. And Dodges. Nate's got him a Dodge out there, and he's been tinkering with it. So,
it seems like as soon as you start working on everything, like the next thing messes up, and okay, well, I got to fix that, and then you just work on your truck every week.
That's right. But that's the perks of having a hunting rig that you can push that skinny pedal and get over there under. Yeah, because you get a brand new one, you don't want to do that.
No,
but we would, because I have.
I've seen it.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Hey, everybody out there, Happy New Year.
Happy
Hope
New
y'all
Year.
had great holidays, a Merry Christmas, a Happy Thanksgiving, had a good birthday, Memorial Day. Hope y'all had all them good holidays this past year, and I hope you have an even better one this year. We appreciate you guys. We love y'all, and God loves you. And if you don't know our Savior, Jesus Christ, get to know him. Get to know him. It's not that hard. It's free. Don't cost you nothing. We appreciate y'all. And until the next time, we'll see you.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that episode. If there's anything or anyone you'd like to hear on the podcast, or if you'd like to come hunt with us, don't hesitate to contact us at dixiedoggers01@gmail.com.